good.
Don't worry about it.
I need a whole dial too.
Here. We're starting our journey here in Albuquerque or Bernalillo County at a base elevation of about 6,500 feet. By the end of our trip here, we're going to be landing in Cibola National Forest at the top of the Sandias at an elevation of over 10,300 feet. So again, that's about 3,700 feet of elevation that we're going to be traveling through today, guys. If you have water on you, make sure to drink it. If not, we do have water available at the top of the mountain here. Just remember, it is very important to stay hydrated up at these high elevations. Other than that, we'll be speeding up here soon. I'll be interjecting with facts here and there, so just enjoy the ride, and thank you, guys.
There you go.
I'm glad it's going a little fast.
You're at 6 now, right? You're at 6,000. Where you live, right? We got 9,700 up here then.
No, it doesn't seem like it goes fast when you're looking at the ground, but it's kind of going on.
You said we was going 37. Went out there.
Was that how fast he said? 37,000?
No, 3,700.
Oh.
They live in
Oh, 6,000, yeah, and you said we're going up to 10.
It's me.
They're in the garage now.
All right, guys, we're going to be coming up and
watch
over
us
this little trail. You guys can start to see to the front of the trail down here. It's going to be wrapping up to our left-hand side, and it's going to continue right up the mountain. This is actually one of the original maintenance trails that they used during the construction of the tram in the mid-1960s. Again, they used this trail to help haul materials, man, everything they needed to help construct parts of this first tower we see in front of us now. Again, this first tower that we like to call Tower Number 1. As we come up and over, expect some swing and sway, grab onto something or someone, and take them down with you, everybody. Let's go. Here comes that swing and sway, everybody.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't like the swing and sway. We can do without that. Thank you.
To the south, almost directly south of us now. Off that hill. We like to start at golf ball. We're not going to they're about to tee off that giant boulder.
The balloon was way
The golf
easier.
ball in
Yeah.
question, that giant boulder rolling.
We did the hot air balloon this morning. It was way easier.
So size can be quite deceiving up here at these heights. We do have some possibilities of seeing some wildlife throughout our trip, but again, any wildlife we do see, it's going to be quite a lot smaller than you guys are imagining. Again, here in our high desert, or what we like to call our Sonoran climate zone, you guys can expect to see a lot of our regular desert animals. Snakes, lizards, squirrels, chipmunks, roadrunners, rabbits, coyotes, stuff like that. We have been seeing a lot of red-tailed hawks, a lot of eagles today. So again, just keep your eyes peeled, everybody.
He'll tell you. Case he'll tell you. See any animals?
I don't know.
You sure? Benny said she sees a snake. Ben sees a snake. Oh yeah, I see the snake.
You guys look to our left-hand side, and you let your eyes follow the canyon uphill, right where it starts to get dense with the trees and foliage. You might see what looks like a stack of boulders pointing up and out of the canyon. Again, a little bit northeast of us now. It is a solid rock formation that we like to call a totem pole pinnacle. It's about 7 stories tall from the base of the canyon to its highest point. A lot of people here in Albuquerque will hike up there, do a little bit of amateur rock climbing, amateur bouldering. And a lot of people who ride the tram like to say it kind of looks like a finger. I'll let you guys decide which finger that might be.
Oh my God.
We're going to start to see some actual trees popping up in the area, guys. A lot of juniper and pine trees. More specifically, these are ponderosa and pinon pine trees. And as we get higher up in elevation, these trees will start to dominate the mountain. You guys might notice in this area specifically, there are a lot of dead pine trees. A lot of these guys are caused from a bark beetle infestation that we had in the early 2000s. That again wiped out a lot of the pine trees that we're seeing now, and many more pine trees here in the Sandia. But luckily, they've moved on. They're no longer wreaking havoc on our ecosystem up here in the Sandia. I think it was a temperature difference, something like that. I'm not exactly sure what made them move on, but I know we were dealing with it. Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
All right, guys, we're going to be coming up on our second and final tower, tower number 2. Unlike that first tower, which again was constructed using that service trail, this second tower had to be mainly constructed using helicopters. It actually took about 2,000 helicopter trips to construct, and 5,000 total helicopter trips necessary to construct the entire tram. And again, we will be feeling some swing and sway as we come up and over. So grab onto something again, everybody be prepared. And we is always appreciated.
Straight up. Like what we saw the other day.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, we look forward into our left-hand side. We are going to be passing our sister tram car here shortly. As we pass these guys, that will be marking our exact halfway point. So again, we'll have about 7 minutes left to our trip once we pass our sister tram here. And again, make sure to give our cabin mates a wave to display your dominance over them. This first major canyon we're going to be suspended up and over is what we like to call Big Canyon. Not a very creative name, really. But again, this is Big Canyon. This will be the highest point up off the ground of our journey. We're going to be just under 1,000 feet suspended up off the ground. Just to give you guys some sense of scale, it's just a little bit shorter than the Eiffel Tower.
There you go, Val. Eiffel Tower.
You guys might notice we are slowing down here just a little bit. We are actually in tandem with our sister tram car, connected by these same sets of cables. They are slowing down. We'll pass over their second tower there. Once you'll notice, they'll pass up and over their tower. We'll speed back up to our around 13 miles an hour. That's our fastest speed. So again, we are always in tandem and interlocked with our sister tram car. As this one is docking up at the top of the mountain, our sister tram will be docking simultaneously down at the bottom. In this area of the mountains that we find ourselves in now is what we like to call our Canadian climate zone. So this is where we should be seeing some of our bigger animals. Again, those black bears, the mule deer, the white-tailed deer, bobcats, ring-tailed cats, and mountain lions are all usually spotted around this area of the mountains. We do see a lot of wildlife sightings here in this second major canyon that we're going to be coming up and over, which we like to call Echo Canyon, and that's partially due to the water source. It's a spring-fed stream that runs year-round, and it's actually one of the only naturally occurring sources of water on the western face of the Sandias here. So again, if you guys are trying to spot any wildlife, any of that big game, try to look into these canyons here. Again, we have been seeing a lot of red-tailed hawks, a lot of eagles flying around as well. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. Some of you guys on this left-hand side might be able to see the paragliders and hang gliders we have there on this left-hand side. They are way there up in the sky. We just actually got done offloading their stuff not too long ago, and you guys can see exactly how high they can climb in that short amount of time.
Oh yeah, they're way up
They are way up there in the sky. Once we land up here at the top of the mountain, you guys might be able to see, have a better view of those guys. But again, certain days we will bring up dozens, maybe not dozens, I'd say a handful of hang gliders, paragliders that will fly up and over the Sandias. It looks like we have 3 guys flying up there right now, which I think the most I've seen at one time is about 7 paragliders, 7 hang gliders at once. Again, they all like to jump off on nice days like today. But again, as we get higher up and we land up here at the top of Sandias, you guys will have a better view of those.